Hi guys, welcome to Chidre's Tech Tutorials educational YouTube channel. If you scroll down, you find web design and development tutorial section. In web design and development tutorial section, if you scroll to the right side, you find Bootstrap 5 tutorials playlist. If you click on view full playlist, you find all my Bootstrap tutorials where I'm explaining Bootstrap in depth and step by step guys. In this video, I would like to discuss Bootstrap Navbar related classes. We understand how we can create a navigation bar in Bootstrap guys. So let's get started. I minimize everything. Here I have my website folder. I open it. I right click on default.html page. Say open with the notepad. You can see that default.html page is open in the notepad. Its title is set to Bootstrap demo. I minimize it. I right click on default.html page. Say open with Google Chrome. You can see that default.html page is open in the Chrome. Title is set to Bootstrap demo. If you want to create a navigation bar, simply go to Google and search for Bootstrap 5 Navbar and click on the link. It takes you to Navbar page of the Bootstrap guys. This documentation is very helpful to learn more about navigation bar. Here they are explaining different classes that are being used in the creation of navigation bar. Okay, if you scroll down, let's say you want to create a navigation bar like this. Simply copy the code and paste it in your page guys. If I save it, go to browser and reload my page, you see there is a navigation bar created. That's easy, right? Now instead of pasting the entire code, I'm going to paste the code step by step so that you clearly understand how the navigation bar is built. I save it, go to browser and reload. Okay, navigation bar is gone. Now if I scroll down, there is a navbar branding. Okay, here I have a code. I'm going to copy this code, Ctrl C to copy and paste it here. You can see that it starts with a opening nav tag, ends with a closing nav tag. That's for navigation bar. And you can see there is a class of navbar. What is navbar class? Navbar class is essential for creating the navbar and applies the basic styling and positioning for your navbar guys. Next, what we have in the nav, we have navbar light class. Navbar light class. What is it? Navbar light class sets the navbar to use light color scheme for the text. Light color scheme for the text. After that, what we have bg-light class. What is it? bg-light class sets the navbar to use light color scheme for the background guys. Light color scheme for the background, light color scheme for the text. That's what we are setting here. And then we have a div. We have a div with the class of container fluid. Inside that there is an anchor tag. And you see that it has a text navbar. Okay, and it has a class of navbar brand. Navbar brand, what is it? Navbar brand is used for the branding section of the navbar. It can be a text or an image. It can be your name. It can be a company name. It can be a product name guys. Let's say I am creating a personal portfolio. Instead of navbar, I can write my name here. If I save it, go to browser and reload, it displays my name. You can see that, right? Not only text guys, you can also add image, a company logo. For that, I'm going to take the img tag. Okay, here instead of text, okay, inside the anchor tag, I am adding the img tag. And I already downloaded the Bootstrap logo which I placed in the images folder. So images /bootstrap logo svg. If I save it, go to browser and reload, instead of the text, it is going to display the logo image guys, right? The company logo, you can place it. With the company logo, you can also display the company name. So simply you can say here Bootstrap, that's a text. If I save it, go to browser and reload, with the logo you will see the text also. If you want a space, just add a space. I save it, go to browser and reload. You can see space is added in between the image and the text guys, right? So that is how, that's actually called as navbar brand. Okay, if you scroll down, if you want to add hyperlinks, okay, if you want to add list of links to the navbar section, first what you have to do is you have to set navbar expand lg. You have to use this class in your nav. Navbar expand lg. What is this navbar expand lg class? Let me explain. Navbar expand lg, what it does, it makes the navbar responsive and expands it to horizontal layout on large screens and above. So you will see the navigation links visible in the large screen, whereas it is collapsed in the smaller screen, guys. Okay, so that's what navbar expand LG is all about. You can see here we have a code here. Let me copy this div, which is actually has an unordered list with links. I'm going to copy this and paste below the anchor tag. I save this, go to browser and reload. You can see that links are added. You can see the links are added. Now, if you minimize the screen size, you want to see a toggler button, right? You want to see a toggler button. So for that, there is a navbar toggler class, styles the button that toggles the navbar collapse state on small screens. There's a navbar toggler icon. It is used within the toggler button to display the default hamburger icon. Okay, let's go back and add that button. See, above the div and below the anchor tag, there is a button, guys. Let me copy that. So below this anchor tag, I am going to add that button. And what is this button? It is a navbar toggler button. It is a navbar toggler button. And this menu, navbar nav, is linked here, guys. Data BS target hash navbar nav. That means when we click on this button, this navbar nav is going to expand and collapse. Okay, so if I save this one, go to browser and reload. Now if I minimize the size, you can see that you are getting a toggler button. If you click on that, you can see that it is opening this navbar nav and closing, expand and collapse in the smaller screen. So that is how you can add a toggler button in the Bootstrap, and it is linked properly. Navbar toggler icon class, you can see this is responsible for adding those 3 lines here. It is responsible for adding these 3 lines. Okay, so that is about the navbar toggler and navbar toggler icon. Next we have collapse. Navbar collapse is used to manage collapsible part of the navbar. So you can see here this div is using collapse class and navbar collapse class. Right? This is for the links. Understanding? And also you can see here we have navbar nav. It is used to style the unordered list, guys. It is used to style the unordered list. So you can see that here in the unordered list, it is using the class navbar nav. Navbar nav for unordered list styling. And we have list of LIs. We have list of LIs. They have nav item class. And the anchor tags have nav link class. If you want to delete any LI, you can simply delete the LI. Right? So let's say, as I am telling, let's say I want to create my personal portfolio. So simply, let's say here I am writing my name, okay, Manjunath. I save it, go to browser and reload. It is displaying Manjunath. I can display my own logo if I want, or I can remove that logo from there. I save it, go to browser and reload. See, only the name is displayed. Now let's say I want to change these links here. So you can see I come to the unordered list. Here I have home, that is good. I change this to, let's say, about, and then I want to have a qualification link. Qualification. I'm going to copy this LI and paste down and say here skills, and then I'm going to LI, I'm going to copy paste, and this is going to be a contact link. If I save this, go to browser and reload, you can see that we have home, about, qualifications, skills and contact, right? And there is an active class which is actually making this home look more darker than these. Okay, so this is how you can add hyperlinks, guys. Okay, and also if you scroll down, okay, if you scroll down, you can also add a drop down link. If you want to add a drop down like this, simply you have to copy an LI. Here you can see there is a LI with a drop down class. Copy this complete LI, okay, and I'm pasting it between skills and contact here. Okay, I added a LI, guys, which has a drop down class. And here, let's say I want to make a list of projects. So I simply say here projects. And here, let's say I have done some HTML projects. Let's say I have done some CSS projects. Let's say I have done some JavaScript projects. I save it, go to browser and reload. You can see that it has added a drop down for me, right? You can add multiple drop downs. Simply you can copy the LI and paste down. Just you have to change the ID, guys. You have to change the ID. So here you can say navbar drop down menu link 1, because IDs cannot be same, right? They cannot be duplicated. So you can see here 1. If you create one more li, just change this to 2 and 2 guys, 3 and 3, like that you can add multiple drop downs. I hope you guys have clearly understood. If I save it, come to browser and reload, so we have a drop down added. Let's say you want this home about qualification, skill, projects, contact on the right side, okay, not on the left side here, you want on the right side. So simply what you do, you go to the unordered list here, unordered list, and add ME margin start, MS margin start auto. If you save this, go to browser and reload, you can see that hyperlinks are displayed on the right side of the navigation bar. That is interesting, right? Right. Now, next thing, if you want to add, you can add a search box like this, search form. So they have given a code here. Simply you copy the form and paste it as part of your collapse, as part of your div collapse. That means after the unordered list, you add the form. If I save it, go to browser and reload, you can see that the form is also added. So if I minimize the size and if I click on this button, you can see the form is also available here, right? The search button is available, search text box and search button are added. So that is how you can add the search box. Let's say you want these links in the center. So instead of using the margin start auto, simply you use margin X auto. That means on the left side and right side, you are setting the margin for this unordered list, automatic margin. I save it, go to browser and reload. You see, it is now center aligned here. Left side, right side is gap is available. We have already discussed margin bootstrap properties already, okay? We have also discussed about drop down. I suggest you to watch the previous videos, guys. Okay, now let's say you want to make this menu bar center aligned entirely. So instead of using the container fluid, you can use the container class. If I save it, go to browser and reload, you can see that it is center aligned. Left side, right side, you have a gap. So you decide whether you want container or container fluid. I save it, go to browser and reload. So it is 100% stretched and it is responsive, guys. So like this, you can create a navbar. Anything you don't want, simply delete it. Okay, I hope you guys have clearly understood how we can create a navbar in Bootstrap, guys. I suggest you people to try it. I suggest you to read this documentation for more information, guys. You can see here, if you want to display the navbar in a darker color, it is clearly telling you should use navbar dark and bg dark class. So if I copy this and come here and paste it here, instead of saying navbar light bg light, I say navbar dark bg dark. I save it, go to browser and reload. You see, you got a dark navigation bar, right? If you want blue color navigation bar, simply you copy this one and paste here. So we are saying here navbar dark bg primary. Save, go to browser and reload. You see, you got a blue color navigation bar, right? If you want some other color, you can use the CSS style, guys. You can use the CSS styling. So if I go back and delete these classes, navbar dark and bg primary, and use the CSS background color, I save it, go to browser and reload, you get that color, guys. You can easily create a navigation bar. And if you want, you can fix the navigation bar. If you want, you can fix the navigation bar at the top by using the fixed top class. You can say fixed bottom class. You can use sticky top class. So there are many classes which you can go through step by step in creation of the navigation bar, guys. That's it, guys, for this video tutorial. I hope you guys have clearly understood how we can create a navigation bar in Bootstrap. If you like this video, hit the like button and share with your friends so that everyone will get benefited. In the upcoming video tutorials, we discuss more about Bootstrap. For more benefits and be up to date, do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Keep learning, keep coding, keep sharing. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. See you in the next tutorial.